Hi, everybody. This is Chris Fort of Seventh Heaven Mobile Massage, and you are watching GoTarryn TV.
And we're back. Welcome, everyone. Happy Tuesday, September the 29th. And you're watching GoTarryn TV. You saw introduced by Chris Fort. Chris, welcome back to GoTarryn TV.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's great to have you back here and back on. And for all the folks watching out there, get a pen and paper because at the end of the video blog, if this is your first time meeting Chris, then I encourage you to check his website out, Seventh Heaven Mobile Massage. Give him a call and send him an email. We'll get that info at the end. Chris was on here last couple months ago talking and introducing himself with his massage services. So, Chris, I just wanted to first ask you and start out, how did it go at the Family Life Center event last week?
It was great, actually. It was a nice turnout.
Perfect.
I was able to educate a lot of people about massage, and that people had never had chair massage before, and they loved it.
Good. Good, excellent. What was the clientele that you saw? Was it just any of the commonalities that people shared? Did they have any kind of, like, for example, age range or any kind of ailments or anything like that that you saw?
Yes, I had a few elderly people who
Okay.
came. I
Mm-hmm.
had a doctor that came and loved the massage.
Good.
It ranged from teenager to the elderly. It was a nice mixture of people, variety, which I wasn't really expecting that big of a gap in between ages. Age.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's excellent. That's perfect. And so, since I had you on here last time, and again, if this is the first time people are watching, can you go into just briefly about your, massage services and about Seventh Heaven Mobile?
Well, Seventh Heaven Mobile Massage is a personal massage company that brings the spa to you. I specialize in deep tissue massage, warm bamboo, sports massage, and I also do body scrubs and body polishes and things of that nature. So I really am diverse with everything that I offer. I believe in bringing the spa to people because um, these days with traffic and how the roads are, it's very hard to get to appointments on time without having to leave extra early. And in this day and time, people really can't do that. So I've found a niche with bringing the spa to people, and people like that exclusive service, with somebody who's trustworthy.
That's huge too, Chris. And just about what you said with driving, and this past weekend we had a few things that happened in Atlanta, of course, that just kind of messed up traffic for a lot of people on the interstate. You probably heard
Right,
about the
right.
yeah, the trucks that tipped over and dropped outlet oil, and all the
Yeah.
accidents, the terrible weather we had, 285, 400. I mean, the connector downtown. So that is
Yes.
big. You're right.
Yes.
That's a very good point. So the fact that you actually will come to them, and you probably mentioned this last time we talked, but can you remind the folks what area do you service? Is there a certain radius or perimeter that you can see people and go to their place?
Well, I service all of Atlanta, all of Metro Atlanta.
Okay,
I do service some areas in Lithonia and Conyers.
good. Okay, perfect, excellent. And obviously now, of course, at the Family Life Center in Buckhead.
Right.
Yes. That's
Right. Now.
Yeah, so that'll be good. And is there, let me ask you this, Chris, there's a few other things I was going to talk to you about and ask. Are there any current specials or promotions right now that you're offering? We're into fall, the fall weather's here, it's a new season. If somebody's never had a massage with you and they're watching right now, is there any kind of special or promo that you have available?
Well, I am offering a referral service. And for anybody who refers somebody to me, they get half off of their massage.
Oh, that's big,
Um,
that's huge, that's
the
great.
massage, yeah, yeah. So I think that will Hopefully that will attract more people and just get the word out there about my service. It's more than what it is right now.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to pick up new clients too. I mean, I think it works hand in hand with what I do too with personal training. The best client you could pick up is probably those who are referred to you. So I think that's wonderful that you're doing that. That's really good. And as
Yeah.
far as I'd also wanted to ask you, Chris, I want to talk to you and center this talk a little bit towards the fitness aspect. In your experience, I'm sure that you've met people who come into you and they either say, "Oh, I've got a real bad muscle soreness," or "I overworked something in the gym," or "I got injured." Can you tell us a little bit about? Let's say somebody's watching right now, and they overworked outside, in the workout, in the gym. It happens to a lot of people, and they overwork a muscle, and they come to you. What can they expect when they see you and be treated with some kind of muscle ache or pain that they're dealing with?
Well, if it's something that they did in the gym, if they feel like they pulled something,
Yeah.
I would usually stay away from that area because there is a period that you have to take a rest from before giving a massage.
Mm-hmm.
Like accidents, or if you've pulled a muscle, or if you've done something strenuous like that. You would usually have to wait 72 hours. If it's just a little muscle soreness, I would just work around that muscle. A lot of times people can get relief from muscle soreness just from working a different area of the body because the body works in a mysterious way. So there's different ways that you can go about doing releasing the issue.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. And then when people come to see you, and let's say that I'm sure the back, let's use that for an example, lower back pain, me included. I'm sure you get a lot of people who tell you, "Hey, my lower back's hurting. I, injured my lower back." And if they're going out of town or if they're going away for a few weeks, they're not going to see you. And they ask you, how can I stretch this, or what can I do, or what are some stretches? Is that something that you have available too to help them out and tell them how to help themselves, basically, when they're on their own on the road or what have you?
Absolutely. After every session, I give people, depending on what they do and what the issue was,
Mm-hmm.
there's exercises they can do at home, different stretches, different movements that they can do. Depending on what type of job you have, I can give you an alternative to what movements that you're doing at work.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
A lot of times, people just have bad posture. They don't even realize that they have bad posture. But if you sit up and hold your shoulders back with your head up, you'd be, it would relieve some of that and from happening again. So I just don't want, I just don't want it to be a temporary thing. I
Yeah.
want it to be long lasting. I want that massage to last a long time. But if you're going back into the same elements and doing the same bad patterns or having the same bad patterns, then there's no benefit. So
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure you see it. What are some of the
I
most
like to give a little
common?
bit more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, that's great. Yeah, Chris, what are some of the most common injuries or just pain areas that you see when people come to see you? What do most people complain about?
Shoulders and lower back. Shoulders and lower back because people are usually at front desk and they're typing, or they're
Mm-hmm.
just so tense. Especially a lot of women hold their tension up into their shoulders. Um, um, Men as well, but mostly women
Okay.
hold their tension up in their shoulders, in their lower back. A lot
Okay.
of that is just some bad posture. It's not from, you know, pulling something in the gym or slept, in a bad position. It's mostly just bad posture.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Here's another question I've got for you. Just some other various questions here that I wrote down earlier. Do you offer couples massage? Let's say that a couple reaches out to you and they want you to do one after the other. Is that something you have available as well?
Yes, I do. I work with other colleagues that are licensed and have their own businesses, and some that are just do freelance massage. Um, and I bring them on to my team if I have a couples massage, um, just so that two people can be there.
That's good. That's excellent. I
And a
remember.
lot of times they have spa parties too. Like I offer massage for spa parties and bridal parties and bat mitzvahs and different, like corporate events, staff appreciation days and things like that, where I need more people. So I always have people of the same caliber as me, you know, on speed dial.
That's wonderful. No, that's great.
Just in case.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
sometimes I might not be. So
Yeah, no, that's an excellent benefit to have. Absolutely. And I know we touched upon this too the last time we talked. You, I know, can have a long day. I had asked you last time about that you could have a lot of people back to back, in a row in a day. But at the end, like let's say you're getting to your second to last, your last client. What do you do to stay motivated and say, oh, okay, I've only got, one, two more people. It's just like personal training. At the end of a long day, I'm like, oh man, I've got one or two more people to, see. What do you do to psych yourself out, keep your same strength that you can give that last person the best massage as that first person that you saw in the day?
I just remember why I got into the business and why I went to school for this, and that's
Yes.
because I help people, and I believe in the power of massage.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen what it does for people, both physically and mentally, and health wise. It's a big benefit. So
Absolutely.
I always keep that in the back of my head. I feel like I'm starting to complain, or I'm like, oh gosh, I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. It's been a long day. But sometimes that does happen. We are human,
Yeah.
and um, I just remember that in the back of my head, and I'm
Yeah.
good.
Definitely. Here's an off the cuff question. I wrote this one down earlier. I had to ask this. What comes to mind to your most unusual or strangest massage that you've ever done? Is there anything that sticks out that was just very weird? Or because we all have our stories. I've got my weird personal training stories. I'm just wondering, do you have anything that comes to mind as your weirdest story to share?
I'm trying to see.
And you obviously don't have to name any names. First and last
Um,
names you don't need to mention.
well, one particular person wanted me to give them a massage in their RV van. They didn't want me to come to their house. They wanted me to go into their RV van and give them a massage, but which was very weird. Of course, we weren't able to do that, but
Oh, okay.
that's as weird as it's gotten.
In an RV van. Well, yeah, that's interesting.
In an RV, Winnipeg.
Yeah, yeah, one of those big, huge traveling mobile. Maybe they're on the road heading somewhere. I don't know. Here's
I
a
have
question.
no idea.
Yeah, yeah. Here's another question for you, Chris. What do you find in your most rewarding clients? Like when you think about your best clients that you have and your most loyal ones, what do you like most about them as far as your best ideal client that you have?
Um, they always refer people.
Mm.
Um, they always say thank you.
Mm-hmm.
They really appreciate it, and they believe in massage just as much as I do.
Awesome. Now, as far as let's flip the coin around here and look at the other aspect in personal training. I know that if people are watching right now, they've experienced this. I've had people where they no call, no show, and we like to call them flakes. Things like that happens.
Right.
And if that happens, can you tell us, how do you deal with a situation when you have somebody you've got a schedule with them, and then all of a sudden they either cancel at the last second or they don't even show up and give you a courtesy call? How do you deal with that? Just out of curiosity.
Well, there is a $25 charge um, for no call, no shows. Well,
Gotcha. Okay.
not no shows, but no call, no availables or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they don't, I show up to them. So, um, but if they cancel at the last minute, there is a $25 charge
That's
for
good.
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I haven't had that happen in a while.
Good.
It
Good.
happened in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
but it hasn't happened keeping my fingers crossed that it never happens. But I mean, life happens. So,
Sure,
but
sure, absolutely. Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, that's something that, in our field in personal training we deal with continuously. I'm always just curious to see what other professional, but I like that. I mean, I think $25 is more than reasonable. I think it's just like a doctor's
right,
appointment. Show
right.
or no call doctor, you're going to be charged something. So I think that's more than fair. Chris, that's awesome, man. I really enjoyed this talk again and following up with you. And again, it's always a pleasure and treat to have you on here. So before I let you go, let's get some more information from you. Again, if there's people who are watching for the first time and missed our last chat a couple months ago, what are the best ways to learn about Seventh Heaven Mobile Massage and how can they reach you directly?
Well, they can go to my website and check out all the services that I offer. That is seventhheavenmobilemassage.com. They can also call me or text me at 347-361-6536. And I look forward to hearing from them.
Excellent. And Chris, again, I have been referring people your way. I think you're awesome. I got to see you in
Thank
action
you.
there. Oh, you're doing wonderfully. You just need to keep up the great work. And I'm really happy that we got connected. And it's really good to work with you and know you. And I just hope, again, I love being able to refer people your way. And I need some more business cards from you too, because I gave them all out. So next time I see you, please get me some, and that way we need to get because I think I also I noticed we were handing them out at the Family Life Center too. We need to get some more stacked up on that table as well. So
And I need some of yours too.
yeah, right, exactly. I don't think I forgot to give you them last time. So yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, again, since we work so closely, in Buckhead, and I know you're in Brookhaven too sometimes. I mean, we work in very similar locations, so we need to definitely keep it up. And again, just keep up the great work. Love to have you back on here and just follow up and see how business is going. And in the meantime, just again, thank you so much for your time and being on here. And you've given some really good advice and some good suggestions for all the people out there that are watching. So I really like that. So again, thank you, Chris. I really appreciate your time. And
Thank you.
yeah, absolutely. Folks watching, again, he's awesome. He's great. Seventh Heaven Mobile Massage. When we fade to black, you're going to see his information, website, phone number pop up on the screen. So, Chris, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Thank you so much for your time. Looks like you're enjoying a sip of coffee after a long day of work here at a Starbucks, it looks
I
like. So.
am. A good pleasure.
Yeah, definitely. Well, hey, this is your downtime. This is your time to now de-stress, relax, and I can't thank you enough for checking in, and we hope to have you back on here very soon.
Thank you so much.
All right, our pleasure, Chris. Well, everyone else watching, as we fade to black, here comes seventhheavenmobilemassage.com and Chris Fort's information here. We'll see you,
Bye,
Chris.
everybody.
Okay, folks, there you have it. That was the contact information. You saw it for Chris Fort of Seventh Heaven Mobile Massage. So excited and grateful to have him back here on GoTarryn TV. So, Chris, wonderful job there. Great interview, and thank you so much. Can't wait to have you back on here very soon in the future. And for everyone else out there, a few things, a couple of things I wanted to update everybody on. First and foremost, I wanted to reach out and thank Jason Wood, and he's the gentleman I interviewed last week here on GoTarryn TV all the way from Denver, Colorado. He's the one that helped me out in getting this quality of the video blog better. You could probably notice and see that the blog certainly looked a lot better, and going in the future forward, it's going to look just like this as well. The quality of the video is much better, the audio's improved, and just a few other things that we changed up to the interview format here is just tremendously improved. So again, Jason, if you're watching out there, again, thank you so much for helping me with that, and can't wait to have you back on as well. So anyway, folks, hope you guys are having a nice Tuesday and enjoying this beautiful week we're having in the greater Atlanta area. And after you get done checking out Seventh Heaven Mobile Massage, I want you to go to this website link at the bottom of your screen that you see, www.gotarryn.tv. Bookmark that as a favorite to your web browser and tell 2 people about that site today. A few other things until I see you guys next time. Please remember to Like GoTarryn on Facebook, subscribe to GoTarryn on YouTube, follow GoTarryn on Twitter, and that way you'll stay connected to me, Taryn, the traveling trainer, master of the personal training universe, the guy who always tells you each and every day that it's your time, it's your investment, it's your life. Thanks so much for watching. Happy Tuesday. We'll see you all later on this week for our next video blog, everybody. So long.